commercial doing that. Are you a sports fan looking to up the ante on your game day experience? Look no further than BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook. Sign up now using my code KC Sports and get a first deposit bonus of 125% up to $2,000. But that's not all with BetUS. Your second and third deposits are to be rewarded with a 100% sports bonus along with a 25% guaranteed casino bonus up to $2,000 as well. With over 25 years of experience, BetUS offers the industry's biggest retail bonuses to keep you in the game. And here's the best part. BetUS provides all their players with 24/7 VIP one-on-one customer service to ensure you have the support that you need when you need it. So don't miss out on this action. Sign up today, BetUS, and start winning big. Are you a sports fan looking to up the ante on your game day experience? Look no further than BetUS. All right, good people, what's good? This is your boy KC in the place to be on the 1, 2, 3s on this beautiful Friday. Let's clap it up, good people. Where's my hand claps? It is I am him, not the one to pretend. Yes, sir, I am in the building. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, whatever you want to call it. This is my self-stream. This is me talking solo. This is going to be a little off the cuff. Not too much. I do got topics to talk about. Got a few topics I want to go over with you good people. Make yourself comfortable at home. I got to put a little... Hold on, let me put a little create a poll real quick. Yes, I appreciate everybody showing up. I know this is it's a Friday night, getting lit. Let me put one poll in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's joining on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who's joining on Twitch. Instagram, we are live all over places. We're going to talk about Daniel Jones right now, how he looks like that looks like a conspiracy nobody's talking about. Go to next. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. Let me see. What was I saying about Daniel Jones? Let's say Jets. Let's just say Jets or no one. All right, yeah, so we're going to start a poll right now. And again, thank you for joining the KC Sports Show. I am your host, KC. This is really episode 56, but we're going to call it 55 because the other episode disappeared. Beautiful people, welcome to the greatest show alive. I need to have that Don DeMarco, what's good? Swag DeMar, what's good? I'm giving shout outs to everybody who joins the chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys the most. Where the hell's my chat at? Hold on. Oh, I ain't pop out the YouTube chat. That's what I get. Hold on. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday night. Not too much going on. We're going to talk about Daniel Jones. We're going to talk about the NBA and why the ratings are down. We're also going to talk about inside the NBA and why they have got bought out by ESPN, thank God, because I damn sure wasn't going to pay Amazon any more money than what I already paid them motherfuckers. What else we going to talk about? We got a lot to talk about today. It's just me, solo dolo show. I could run my mouth all day. Elite, what's good? What
Elite
is
says,
good?
was good.
Hopefully you guys are having a good night. I got some graphics to talk about. Let me see where you at. I don't know. We're going to start with Daniel Jones. Listen, good folks. I got smoke for the Giants. As an Eagles fan, I really shouldn't be this invested in this news of Daniel Jones leaving or getting released, even though he asked for the release. Yeah. I got a conspiracy theory about that. A big conspiracy theory. what's my conspiracy theory? Okay, so let's look at all the vested points, the talking points for Daniel Jones. All right, first of all, he got picked out of Duke at a number 6 overall pick in the draft, in the NFL draft. He was a 0-star recruit. A 0-star recruit. Bruh, come on now. 0 stars into Duke. So he basically got into Duke off his grades. Not his athleticism, his grades. So that lets you know right there. But I think the one thing I did hear a lot from people saying that Daniel Jones was the next big thing was he was endorsed by the Manning brothers. Like, what the hell we talking about here? The Mannings endorsed you? The Mannings endorsed you. Bruh, come on now. The Mannings endorsed you. I'm saying my conspiracy theory here is that there is something going on between the owners of the New York Giants and the Joneses family. I don't know what's going on, because why would you sign somebody to that big ass contract and then let them get released the next year? I don't know. It's my conspiracy theory. I posted it on TikTok for those. I made a video about it. Some people said I was crazy. Some people said, hey, it is what it is. I got cursed out on YouTube, but I don't think it's just that he was bad. I think this is a plan set up. Now the Giants take a cap hit of $20 million for next year. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do this or put themselves in this predicament, but either way, this is crazy. I would never do it myself. Shit, I would have never picked him up in the first place. But Daniel Jones he was a bum. So, all right, before I get into Daniel Jones's overall, here's my theory. The Giants are tanking. They are clearly tanking this year. They are clearly tanking for a top first round, which they're going to get it. They're going to get top 5. I mean, when we look at the quarterbacks, thank God Mel Kiper hasn't come out with the list yet. We look at the quarterbacks right now. We got who we got right now. We got Cam Ward out of Miami, my school. Shout out to Miami. Yes, sir. We got Shedeur Sanders out of Colorado. I know he's going to be a top pick as well. Then you got the quarterback from Oregon State, or I'm about to say Oregon State. No, Oregon. Oregon is it's cool. And then you got, Carson Beck. I saw him on one of the draft boards. They say he might go 18, somewhere like that. I don't think Carson Beck's that big of a pick. I'm gonna be honest with you. He ain't on my top of the list. I personally don't think Carson Beck is the best quarterback. Let me see. Who else do they got here? Let's see. Geek. We also got to talk about that Tyson thing too. Don't mind me too. If I start rambling on about the song I got stuck in my head, it's like a song monster in my head. I don't know why. That song is just so, it's stuck in my head. I don't know why. Hold on one moment, good people. Let me see. Let me pull up some stats for you guys. I'm gonna be live, so this is gonna be on me. Where you going? Almighty Finesse, what's good? Welcome to the show.
Almighty Finesse says, "Was God."
Welcome to the show. Yes, we are talking about Daniel Jones. I'm trying to pull up his stats so we can all look at it. How you doing tonight? Shedeur to New York. Now I got Cam Ward going to New York. He going. Which New York? You talking about New York Jets or Giants? I like to do live shows. Let me go see his stats for real. So we look at
Almighty Finesse says, Shedeur to New York K.
Let's see. If we look at Daniel Jones stats, I'm gonna pull this up for you guys so you can see. Pack DJ Daniel Jones. Yes, packed him up. So I'm not sure if you guys can really see this. Shedeur's your number 1. I rock with Shedeur too. Oh, you're a Giants fan, so you should have caught the video that I had. Hold on. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. I'm gonna try to make it as big as possible so you guys can see the stats for Daniel Jones. So Daniel Jones throughout 6 years, which by the way, 6 years went by fast as hell. I don't know how the hell we got by 6 years. I don't know how the hell you as Giants fans got Shador. I'm not in Shador. Daniel Jones for 6 years. It feels like that. It went like that. But anyway, let's look at his stats. 2019, his rookie year, played 13 games, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 13 games completed, right? That's 2019. Can you let me know if you can see this? I need to know. 2020, 14 games. So at one of those points, he got hurt. 14 games, 943 yards, 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Sucks again, right? 2022. Is Cam really better than Shador? I believe so, man. I think so.
Almighty Finesse says, is Cam Ward really better than Shador?
I think he is. I think Cam Ward is. And Cam Ward be behind the 8 ball a lot with his shitty-ass defense in Miami. But again, I'm a Hurricanes fan, so I like the pain. 2022, he played all 16 games. That was probably one of his best years. One of his best years. Now, that's with a healthy Saquon Barkley. We should probably look at Saquon Barkley's rushing yards as well that year. But if you look at 2022, the year they went to the playoffs, he had 3,205 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Not bad, right? But that's really, like I said, it's really off the back of Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley did a lot. And if I look at his numbers, I guarantee you it's going to tell this real story. I'm biased? Wait. How am I biased?
Almighty Finesse says, alright bro, you a Hurricanes fan, so you bias.
I'm not biased. I promise I'm not biased. I am legit the least biased fan you're going to ever see, ever. I'm least biased with the Eagles. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a Hurricanes fan, Heat fan. I promise you I'm not biased. I tell it like this. I'm a truth seeker. If the opposition's team is doing well, I'm going to give them props. I promise. There's never going to be a time where I'm like, nah, he sucks, bro. Like when Michael Parsons when Michael Parsons got drafted by the Cowboys and he started his first 2 seasons, he was beasting. I gave him his props. I gave Michael Parsons his props. Same thing with Jaden Daniels. Give him his props. He plays with the Washington Commanders. I give him his props. I'm not one of those haters. Nah, fam. You way off with that. Nah.
Almighty Finesse says, Cam Ward giving me Anthony Richardson vibes.
Nah, bro. Nah, this is totally different. You ever see Anthony? Like, Anthony Richardson, only played really not even a full season as a starter, as a junior at Florida. Cam Ward, if you look at Cam Ward's record, before he got to Miami, it was a winning record. And he had the yards to back it up. He is a pure passer. He doesn't take off the run. Cam has always been playing from behind, and he's done some crazy feats. So I can't even let you get off with that comparison of Cam Ward to Anthony Richardson. So nah, it's not the same thing. Anthony Richardson doesn't make a lot of smart plays. He's just hella athletic. That's all. My pro comp for Cam Ward. Sheesh, that's a good question. My pro comp for Cam Ward, I would probably say in the NFL now, I want to say Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, he can because he can throw and still take off. The difference between Shador and Ward, there's a big difference. Well, actually, no. There's a marginal difference between Shador and Cam Ward. There's a marginal difference. I believe Shador is a little bit more accurate than Cam Ward, but Cam Ward got a better line, so that might be the difference. So it's just like, Well, no, Cam Ward has a better offensive line. Shador doesn't. So Shador, to me, Shador is a top 5 pick, undoubtedly. So is Cam Ward. Both of those guys are playing out their mind with what they handle, what they have to handle. Shador has a shitty offensive line. Cam Ward has a good offensive line, but a shitty defense. And he's always playing from behind. Like that Cal game, I thought we was dead in the water. The Virginia Tech game, that's another one. The Duke game, speaking of Duke, the Duke game, we were supposed to be dead in the water. Blew them out. My pro comp for Shador, sheesh. Let me see. My pro comp for Shador, man. Who is my pro comp for Shador?
Almighty Finesse says, I've been fiending for Shador pause.
It's all good, fam. It's all good. Let me see. Shador. Who is my pro comp for Shador? I would. That's a good question. Because who's mobile and who can really throw that that ball? I would say no, not Lamar. You know what? Shador does give me Patrick Mahomes vibes. He gives me Patrick Mahomes vibes. I can see the comparison, even though Patrick Mahomes been stinking up the joint this season. It's really not his fault. He doesn't have too many good receivers. I mean, his offensive line is kind of decimated. So I would say that personally, that's my personal opinion. So yeah, that's my comp. I know I got to rate him to the future Hall of Famer. That Shador, I see that for Shador's future. So hopefully he gets his wishes and gets sent to Vegas, so Vegas can start building around him. I'm pretty sure Vegas will have like 2 first-round picks or a first-round pick. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. I think either it's gonna be Vegas or Dallas that Shador ends up. Well, no, not Dallas because they still got Dak. I don't know why people keep saying Dallas. He's not going to end up in Dallas. Anywho, back to my original point in terms of Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones had one great season. And that one great season got him that big-ass contract. Have no idea. Y'all head to Vegas. What's the rankings? What y'all like 3 and 8? Vegas is like what 4? They got 4 wins. I don't know. It just really depends on where the cards fall. Who's gonna tank? Who's tanking for Tua? Now I said this from the jump though. The Giants have not been playing the best ball, regardless of Daniel Jones's play. But in the front office, that whole front office needs to be fired. From the GM to the scouts to whoever the hell picked up Daniel Jones in the first place. The whole front office needs to be fired. And I say that because everybody saw what was going on when you let Saquon go to the Eagles, my team. Then you sign Daniel Jones to that huge-ass contract. Then, the Giants did good. They did good picking up a wide receiver from LSU and Malik Neighbors, but you don't got a quarterback and you don't got a line to even allow the quarterback to get the ball to him. So everybody saw what was going on with the Giants organization. And even at Hard Knocks make the GM look such like a dickhead. Like, come on, bro. Like that. Like, they keep playing that Hard Knocks clip where the owner is like, he said something to the nature of like, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose sleep if Saquon doesn't stay or whatever the case was. And I'm like, bro, I know there's no way. How the hell the Jets fire their GM before the Giants do? Tell me, how is that possible? How the hell the Jets, even though the Jets have just been making just as many abysmal mistakes as the Giants, how do they get rid of their GM before the Giants do? The Giants have been shitty forever. Hey, man, I knew the Giants were going to be shitty forever when you motherfuckers sat down Eli Manning for Daniel Jones. Eli Manning, who had played like 200 plus consecutive games with no injuries. Well, he had injuries, but he's played through them, and you set him down to break the record, to stop the record of him consistently starting. You know how hard it is to start in the NFL? 200-something games as a quarterback? You know how hard that shit is? And the Giants set Eli down? Like, bro, it's okay. We got Daniel Jones. It's crazy. It's craziness. So let's look back at his stats again. I'm looking at his stats from 2023. Pretty shitty. That's because Saquon was probably hurt. And, he was hurt too. So because he only had 900 yards passing. So really not his fault. He had a broke neck. Okay, cool. We give him a pass on that. I mean, rushing yards, his best season. You thought I was a Chiefs fan? No, I'm not a Chiefs fan. KC is my initials, man. I get that a lot, though. I do get that a lot. People say, oh,
Almighty Finesse says, yo, I first thought you was a Chiefs fan.
Nah, I'm definitely not. I'm true and try Eagles fan. Trust and believe. But what was I saying? No, man, like, for real, I think that the Giants, there's some kind of conspiracy going on. I want to prove it, but I can't right now. I want to prove it, but I can't. But looking at Daniel Jones is like, it's just horrible. This motherfucker played 10 games. It was time for him to go. If I'm looking at everything else. But the Giants are going to probably have a top 5 pick. They probably are going to pick up either Cam Ward or Shador Sanders. Or they might do some nut ass shit and pick up like Oregon's quarterback. Knowing the Giants, I wouldn't even bank on it. 65 million. Y'all have 65 million cap space. You know what? Nah, man. Nah. I mean, T. Higgins gonna probably want a big price tag for real. He probably wants a huge price tag. But knowing the Bengals, they might pay the price for T. Higgins. But the Giants, listen to what I'm saying about the Giants. The Giants are never in the correct spot where they need to be. Never. And they've been like that for the past 13 years. Y'all trust and believe you guys are going to F this up. It's inevitable. It's basically inevitable, bro. And I'm sorry to say that, but looking at the Giants' past history, if the GM doesn't get fired, you guys are going to keep repeating the same shit over and over and over and over. You definitely need a quarterback. You need a running back. But first and foremost, you guys need to get a line. Milroe, I don't...
Almighty Finesse says, what if we drafted Milroe?
Milroe wouldn't really help anything. He's not the greatest passer. I mean, from the games that I saw him playing, I may be wrong. No, correct me. And he's with a stacked team in Alabama. He just ain't that guy. They're not gonna draft. They're gonna do something stupid. If I know the Giants like I know the Giants, they're not gonna draft. They're not gonna draft Shador. That's just what it is at the end of the day. But nah, it's not gonna happen every time. Yo, 2VJ, what's good? Welcome.
2vsla.j says, you're
here. I need another running back to go with Trace. Bro, like, I don't know. Y'all need there's some good running backs out there. You just need to, hopefully you guys can pick them up. But the Giants definitely need a line. And the Giants need a whole reconstruction of the whole damn team, honestly. It just needs to be done at this point. I'm saying this as an Eagles fan. Fuck it. Don't pick nobody up. Pick up Carson Beck. As an Eagles fan, I want the Giants to make stupid ass mistakes. I love seeing this kind of news. And And on top of that, look, check this out. On top of that, I knew something was going on when he made that press conference. I have never, in all my years of watching sports, have never, ever seen somebody make I've never seen somebody make a press conference before they get released. Y'all guys are going to pick up Carson Beck. Look, bro, Finesse, y'all going to pick up Carson Beck and trust and believe it's going to be some bullshit. It's going to be some kind of inside. I'm telling you, Giants do stupid shit all the time, and it never ceased to amaze me. You're going to be sitting there, draft night 2025, mad as hell. Everybody's going to be booing. Listen, you're going to have 3 jump shots in front of you. You're going to have 3 jump shots. You're going to have Shador sitting there. You're going to have Cam sitting there. Depends on what pick you at. Because we all know, well, you don't gotta worry about New England. They got their quarterback. So it's really the Raiders. I'm trying to think else. Who else? Carson Beck is unfortunately going to be one of those quarterbacks taken off in the first round, unfortunately. And he's not even all that to me, personally. I've seen his game. I've watched plenty of Georgia games. I don't like the fact that Carson Beck is probably going to get top pick because of Mel Kiper's draft board. You're third right now. So who's in front of you guys? I guarantee you one of those teams don't even need a quarterback. They just drafted. Carolina. Cleveland. Cleveland still got to eat that contract from Deshaun Watson. So I don't think they're going to be in the market for a quarterback. They're probably going to try to still, if they can't build off of Winston or Deshaun Watson coming back, they're not going to take a quarterback. Trust and believe me, man. They're not going to take no quarterback. They're probably going to end up staying the course, get a lineman, or they like Cleveland right now. Tennessee definitely needs a quarterback. So it's like if we look at the quarterback situation, Jacksonville's not going to get no quarterback. If we look at the quarterback situation, is Cleveland. I take that back. It's Tennessee. It's Las Vegas, and it's the New York Giants and the Jets at some point. Because at some point, Aaron Rodgers ain't returning. So I believe the Jets are going to be in the market for a quarterback too. So you got 4 solid teams that are going to be hunting for a quarterback. Nah, man. Dog, have you seen Will Levis? Will Levis is garbage, dude. Will Levis is not, he's a second-round pick for a reason. But it's going to be 4 solid teams that the Giants, well, 3 teams that the Giants going to be betting against. And you got 2 solid quarterbacks in the draft. 3 of which are Heisman hopeful. Cam Ward, Shador, and I always forget the Oregon's quarterback, but he's decent too. He's in the Heisman hopeful. Or you look at, I feel like the Giants might fuck around and draft Travis Hunter, bro. Travis Hunter might end up with the Giants. Ain't got no quarterback to throw to them. Ain't got no line for the quarterback to get the shit to him. The Giants are going to look for the sexy pick and get Travis Hunter. Or whoever ends up with that first or second pick is going to end up with Travis Hunter. I guarantee you. It will. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And if it don't happen, by the bro, I'm telling you, I'm foreshadowing it right now. The Giants, somebody's going to pick up Travis Hunter, and it might be the Giants. And when it happens, don't get mad at me. Shador's a sexy pick. You know, the funny thing is about Shador, he's gonna end up. I strongly believe
Shador is a sexy pick.
I strongly believe that he's going to end up with Vegas. That's hands down. He's going to end up with Vegas. Now, Travis, even though he said he would like to stay in Colorado, Colorado's winning in the AFC West. So he's not going to end up with Colorado. He's going to either end up with New England. I'm going to be honest, bro. If I'm Travis Hunter, I'm telling New England right off bat, I'm not going. I don't want to go. I'm not going to New England. We're not doing that. I'm just being straight up. Why would I go to New England? I don't even like New England. It's cold up there. I mean, it's cold in Colorado too, but you get prettier views in New England. It's just clam chowder and some other shit. But my best bet for all right, so this is what I'm going to say. The Giants have put themselves in such a hole where it's kind of like you cut your nose to spite your face with the Giants, right? Because when you look at the Giants and you look how they built right now, they're not really built for anything. They're not built to house a quarterback. They don't got a line. They're not built to get better skill players. They don't have a line. So if I am the Giants, I am bartering in free agency. I'm bartering in the draft to build my line. Defense, the Giants defense is okay, bro. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It is what it is at this point. It's not gonna get no worse. It's not gonna get no better. At this point, just get the young boys in. Get as many young players in as possible. And yeah, you'll do your thing. He said, stop showing Saquon. Hey man, listen. Saquon was the reason why the Eagles are where we are right now. That's another thing. The Giants, why the fuck didn't y'all just pay Saquon like 13, 14 million a year? That would have been an easy jump shot. Easy jump shot. Y'all didn't even have to pay this man no money. Y'all ain't had to pay him no money at all. Y'all could have just paid him $13, $14. That's all he wanted. And he come over to the Eagles doing crazy shit. I mean, he jumping over motherfuckers. He is going crazy. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see that Saquon jump. Let me show you. I'm not trolling. I just thought this jump was so crazy. I thought this jump was incredible. Very, very incredible.
3rd and 6 for.
I just hope I don't get struck with. Look at this shit. Ah! Oh my God. Come on, man. No, y'all wouldn't, man. All right, so let's do this. Let's look at this. Let's look at Saquon Barkley's stats. I want to see his stats in relation to Daniel Jones' stats. So let's do that. Let's Google Saquon Barkley stats. Let's see. Saquon. They already put it in the game of Madden, man. That's what I'm saying. They already put it in Madden. Madden can get the damn hurdle right, but they can't get the damn overall game right. That's what pissed me off about them motherfuckers. They do everything right, but they can't. Oh yeah, we can put the hurdle in there. All right, so let's look at Saquon's stats. I'm trying to pull it up right now for y'all. So let's look at his stats real quick. Let's see. Let me know when y'all can see it. All right. So let's look at his stats. He was drafted in 2018. 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. As a fucking rookie. As a rookie. Look at what he did. 19,000 yards, a little drop off, 6 touchdowns. Okay, cool. No fumbles. All right, look at that. Look at this shit down. Look. 2020, he got hurt. He was out 2 games. 2021, not as productive. This is the years with Daniel Jones. 2022 was his best year, hands down. 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, had 1 fumble. But, like, bro, he was averaging 4.4 yards a carry. Like, what's the correlation there, bro? The correlation is when you don't got to put the ball in Daniel Jones's hands, all the time and you just put it in Saquon's hands, you're going to win. He had the most carries that year. They went to the playoffs and won a playoff game. He had the most carries. Now look, Giants, the next year it was a little fall off. Not as bad, but, you know, played 14 games. Now look what he's doing with the Eagles, bruh. Look what he is doing with the fucking Eagles. Shit is crazy. How is he doing this with the Eagles? Already at 1,300 yards. Bro, he's already at 1,100 yards. We ain't even halfway through the season. Well, we halfway through the season. We got 7 more games left. So he could potentially hit 2,000 yards. 8 touchdowns already. He could get 15, 16, 17. And I'm going to be honest. Look, somebody said earlier, I'm biased. I'm definitely not biased. Because if I was biased, I would say Hurts is doing his thing. Hurts ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Hurts ain't doing nothing right now for the team, bro. He's not doing anything for the team. And that's me. I'm a Eagles fan. I'm telling you what Hurts is doing, and it's not cohesive at all for the Eagles. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly his first year. Look.
Almighty Finesse says, is Saquon first year with the Eagles better than this rookie year?
Oh yes, by far. By far. Hands down. He's on track to go for 2,000 yards, him and Derrick Henry. And I'm not quick to call Jalen Hurts trash. He's just not that great of a quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. He's a decent quarterback. He's just not a great quarterback. A decent quarterback is able to make those pinpoint throws, is able to not turn the ball over, it's the small things for me when it comes to Jalen Hurts. It's the small things to me when we talk about quarterbacks. I used to get the same critique to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson used to do that same shit. He used to pass the ball and get intercepted. Oh, I'm always going Hurts. I like Brock Purdy, don't get me wrong. I like Brock Purdy, but I'm always going to go Hurts. To me, Hurts is a better athlete. If I had to pick, if I was going off of just pure quarterback, then I would go Purdy. But if I'm going off of game winner, I'm gonna just go with what I know, and that's Hurts. Lamar to me this year is proving that he can be a quarterback. He can be the dependable quarterback. Even though last weekend wasn't the greatest, in my opinion, it wasn't the greatest for Lamar. It was pretty shitty, but Lamar can, he's going to have those games. He just needs to go ahead and get over the hump, get to the Super Bowl, win the big one. That's all. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all we active with Lamar. All you got to do is win the big one, baby. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to do nothing else. Win the big one, and you'll be solidified as a great. Now, right now, they got Josh Allen as a Heisman, what the hell? As the MVP. And if Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson, that is a damn travesty. That is an absolute travesty. But I digress. Well, my final takes on this whole Daniel Jones thing is, I think the GM probably has maybe 2 more years left, if that, maybe 1 more year left before he gets fired. I think Dayball's job as a head coach is secure for the time being because of circumstances. He's not the one that made the pick on Daniel Jones all those many years. At least I can say this about Dayball. At least Dayball didn't go nuclear. And by nuclear, I mean he didn't do it. What's the coach from what was the coach from the 76ers that year that Ben Simmons didn't pass the ball? What? Doc Rivers. At least he didn't pull a Doc Rivers. What's up, J-Man?
Jamin says, Couldn't believe Jameis Winston looked pretty good last night. Now can he be consistent? That's a different conversation.
Okay, so yes, Jameis Winston looked good last night. He looked okay. He looked okay in my opinion. It wasn't great. It was a snow game. He's still a little shaky to me. He way better than, don't get me wrong, he way better than Deshaun Watson. 10 times better. But we got more games to see how he's progressed as a quarterback. I love his attitude. Jameis Winston is probably, you talk about just a lovable quarterback, a lovable person. Hands down, I fuck with him. Hands down. I got nothing really bad to say about him. He's definitely improved over the years, especially from that season. He threw 30 for 30. Like, 30 interceptions and 30 touchdowns. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. But no, he got more to prove. Snow game was, I was actually hoping that the Pittsburgh Steelers pull that one through, because I'm rocking for how Russell Wilson got written off in Denver. So I want him to go to the playoffs and prove what he's worth. Excited to see him play well. Yeah, I love seeing him play well, man. He's gonna do things, great things with Cleveland. That's why when we was talking about it earlier, I said Cleveland don't really need a quarterback. Cleveland, even though their record is indicative of them needing a quarterback, they don't really need one. If you look at it, they just need a line, and they got. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked why Cleveland is 2-8 right, or 3-8 right now. I'm kind of shocked because Cleveland has a decent defensive line. They got good secondary. They got a great running back in Chubbs. And I mean, but the wide receiver core isn't the greatest. You got, what I'm saying, you got Jerry Jeudy out there, but hey, do I think Travis Hunter is playing both DB? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Travis Hunter can't play DB.
Almighty Finesse says, You think Travis Hunter playing receiver or DB or both in the NFL?
No. Hell no. He can't. Because the NFL, everybody's fast, everybody's strong. That's not going to happen.
Jamin says, a lot of these QB's success seems to depend on the system and schemes. Like you said, Wilson sucked in Denver.
Yeah. So, okay. J-Man, I'm gonna answer your question, but I'm gonna come back to my guy Finesse. Finesse, look, check this out, man. There's no way Travis Hunter can play DB and wide receiver in the NFL. He's gonna be gassed. It's constant contact. And these dudes are strong. These dudes are fast. And as a head coach, it wouldn't be smart for you to put him on both sides of the ball. Because what if he gets torched for a touchdown? Because he's tired. It wouldn't be smart. So he has to choose one or the other in the NFL. He can play special teams. If you're going to play defense, you can put him on special teams and let him run and punt back. Cool. I'm fine with that. But consistently playing on both sides is crazy. You cannot do that in the NFL. I'm sorry. Prime didn't do it. Prime took a few snaps at wide receiver. He did while he was in Dallas and with Atlanta, but he wasn't like consistently out on the field. Same way with Woodson. I was about to say Rod Woodson, but Darren Woodson, who won the Heisman back in '97. He won the Heisman when he was with Michigan. Only guy to do it to win a Heisman, playing both positions, and rightfully so. We seeing something new. We seeing something revitalized in college football. It's making college football it's making college football exciting for me, in a sense, because before, even though the NIL has been kind of messing it up a little bit, it's still making it exciting, bro. It's making it way more exciting when you talk about just who's going to win the Heisman. It's a fight between Cam Ward, Shador, Travis Hunter. Well, I mean, Shador's not really in that like fight for real. It's really between Cam and Travis. That's all it is. And then we forget about Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty is a great running back. Ashton Genty out of Boise State, that dude is a beast. He's a monster. But because he plays in the conference he plays in, I think it's the Big 12. The Big 12 is kind of a discount. It's like, bro, yeah, you got 1,500 yards, but who you running against? Would you get 1,500 yards against the SEC team like Alabama or Texas or a Tennessee with their defense? Could you do that against them on a consistent basis? Like, for real. But I still think it's still a major feat. They're comparing him to Barry Sanders. Hey, man, look, Barry Sanders did that shit with Oklahoma when he was at Oklahoma. Barry Sanders did it at Oklahoma. That was, at that time, it was still the Big 12. I don't know what it was called back in the 80s. Don't get me the line. Don't get me the line. I got to check it out, but I'm pretty sure it was the Big 12 Oklahoma was in. But yeah, he did that with the Big 12. That was a huge, football was huge in the Big 12. And, you know, the level of competition. So it's a difference. What was my original point? I lost track of my original point. What were we talking about? Saquon, New York Giants are gonna be trash forever. NFL, college. I kind of want to talk about. I kind of want to touch on. What's one thing? NBA. All right, we're going to divert a little bit from NBA. And if anything comes back from me from NFL or college football, we'll bring it back. But NBA has been cited as having low ratings. The lowest ratings of all time. Hold on, let me type it up because I want to be correct. Let me see. I want to pull up an article so I can read this to you. I wish I could put the article on the screen. I can put the article on the screen, matter of fact. NBA viewers. I'm trying to look for a recent article to read to you guys. Because I want to go over the NBA ratings, and I'm going to give you my opinion on why the NBA ratings are low. And I'm going to give you my deep dive opinion on why the NBA ratings are low, because I can tell you exactly why they're low and why they're in the shitter. So let me see. That's a NBA Central. Nah, not NBA Central. I thought I had an article. You know, I got to start citing articles. Let's see. Regular viewership in is this an article right here? Can I pull this article up? This is some sports business journal. Let me see. This is in 2024. That don't count. I need something newer. Where? Because what's his name was talking about it. All right. Brutal Bullshit line. Here's an article that was written. Pull it up for you guys. There has been a time where more talent exists in the NBA, even with the past eras featuring all-time greats like Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They have more superstars. I beg to differ. There's way more superstars. Let me see. Viewership to begin the 2024-2025 NBA season has not been what the league expected. Although the opening night was a success, the New York Knicks taking on Boston, as well as Minnesota Timberwolves facing Los Angeles Lakers. The same cannot be said for the rest of the game. The first doubleheader of the season, ESPN Wednesday, declined roughly 42% compared to last year. According to Sports Media Watch, Thursday followed a similar trend as TNT viewership declined over 30%. So why is the NBA having a problem right now when it comes to their audience, where there has never been a better time to be a fan of basketball with all the talent? As of 82 games, less interesting matchups than the other on the weekly bias. The consistent uncertainty surrounding which stars will be available due to injury concerns is beginning to take a toll on the NBA. All right, so I'm not going to read the whole article because this is a long, lengthy article, but I'm going to go over this with you guys briefly. All right, so if we look at everything in whole, right? The NBA the viewership has been declining for quite some time. For it to drop tremendously like that is concerning. I didn't know it was that bad. I thought it was like, shit, I thought it wasn't that bad. And that's pretty horrible. Basically, it's two things. It's two main things. There's nobody playing hard-nosed defense anymore. It's high-scoring games left and right. You got Giannis scoring like 50, averaging 40 points per night. I mean, it's just no defense. The big men don't go into the paint. They don't dunk on anybody. It's just all like touch and play. It's touch and go with defense and the big man. Like, I'm not used to seeing that. Then two, look, sometimes, this whole load management thing is taking a toll. Like, all right, so for instance, one time I live in Atlanta, right? And because I live in Atlanta, I go see the Hawks, whoever the Hawks play. And the Heat was in town. I wanted to see my team, the Heat, play. I went to go. This is during the regular season. Jimmy Butler wasn't playing. Nor was Tyler Hero. Now, I can be all right if Tyler Hero isn't playing on the team. But if Jimmy Butler's not playing, and I bought those tickets months prior, for them not to be playing, I was upset. I was like, I came here really to see Jimmy Butler play. And he wasn't playing. So I was just like, bro, what is going on? Another time. Look, there's another time it was towards the end of the season, which makes sense. 76ers came in town to play the Hawks. Guess who wasn't playing? But nobody's surprised here. Nobody's fucking surprised. Embiid wasn't playing, nor was James Harden back when he was on the team. Now, that seems like eons ago, but those two weren't playing. It was just Tyrese Maxey and the other people. And J. Cole Jr. that was playing. The guy who Tobias Harris. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tobias Harris was playing. I was so upset. I was like, bruh, what? And I had some great tickets. Like, my tickets was like maybe 2 rows up from the floor seats. I had some great tickets. I was gonna go to the game, yell, da-da-da. But the superstars weren't playing. I mean, the superstars on the Hawks were playing. Trae Young. Who else was playing? The other guy who got traded away to New Orleans. But I really came to see Embiid. I was like, I wanted to go see Embiid play. Didn't play. I was upset. I was like, damn. So, and then, injuries too. Injuries caught, like, if I was to go catch a game when the Grizzlies come play the Hawks and John Morant wasn't playing, I would be mad as hell. I'd be like, what's going on? Why isn't John Morant playing? I'd be mad. But the NBA just isn't the same the NBA that we knew 10, 15 years ago, depending on how old you are, depending on how long you've been watching. I've been watching the NBA since like 2000, straight up 2000. I've been watching the NBA really since 99. That's how old I am. I'm not that old. I was just a kid watching NBA. But I can remember the playoffs, the last time the Sixers went to the finals when Allen Iverson was playing. That was such a big thing. That was a huge thing. It was Allen Iverson versus the Lakers. Kobe Bryant, I'm literally saying that in the sense of it literally was that. Allen Iverson by himself versus the Lakers. That's what it was. And that was a great show. Great show. Because when you talk about a player that changed Allen Iverson was, I can't even tell you, between him and Mike Vick. You talk about just polarizing players in their sport. Allen Iverson and Mike Vick literally changed fanism in sports. You ain't even have to be from the city You were a fan. Like I'm from Philadelphia. And I was a big fan of Mike Vick when he was in Atlanta. Huge fan. Huge fan. I had a Mike Vick jersey. My brother got mad at me, said I was fake. I ain't a real Eagles fan. Hey, man, listen. At the time, Mike Vick was hotter than fish grease. He was hotter than fish grease. And I had a Mike Vick jersey, bro. I was just rocking it. Same thing with Allen Iverson, bro. Allen Iverson changed the entire thing of the NBA, bro. But this is not an Allen Iverson's rant, bro. This is just about how the NBA is changing in terms of everybody. I don't necessarily agree. Everybody is talented. Everybody has talent. But the skill in the NBA has gone away. And gone are the days of you getting Euro stepped or somebody you know what I'm saying? The technicalities. The one team that I used to hate the most was the Spurs. I used to hate the Spurs. I hated the Spurs. You know why I hate the Spurs? It's because they played boring ball. They played the most boring ass ball ever. They didn't do anything different. It was Tim Duncan's boring shit. Like, I got tired of that shit. I was like, bro, I don't want to see Tim Duncan post up anymore. I don't want to see him do a Euro step. Him, David Robinson, Ginobili, Parker, Michael Finley. I hated that whole group of Spurs, bro. I just did. Then they added Robert Horry. I was like, oh, man, I hate this entire team. They go on to win like 3 championships. But they won 5 total with Pop. But I hated that team, but it was something to watch, bro. NBA has not been the same. NBA has definitely not been the same. The decline, like all this. The only person I can truly respect in the game as a superstar, all-star, is LeBron, bro. And I know there's some LeBron haters out there. Some people are gonna say, like you like LeBron. No, I'm not. By no means am I a LeBron fan. But I can admire LeBron's run. LeBron has had a long run. I mean, an absolute long run. We talk about longevity. This man's about to be 40, and he's still playing like he's 28. Come on, man. He's playing better than most of the superstars right now. Like, I got to give him his props. Again, I am not biased. I just call it how I see it. LeBron is and will be the GOAT. And he's a great. And he's playing at a high-ass clip. You got to give the man his props. You got to. You got to. You look at LeBron highlights, bro, that shit is crazy. So, I'm never going to be the person to just not give props when they do. That man deserves his props. Hands down. But after LeBron leaves, which I get the feeling is going to be in the next 1 to 2 years, probably sooner than that. You heard about LeBron saying he's taking a break from social media, unplugging all the negativity, which is kind of crazy. It's like, LeBron, bro, it's kind of like 50-50. Either you got half haters of LeBron or you got half admirers of LeBron. Like, anytime that I post content about LeBron, anytime that I post any content about LeBron, bro, like, it's almost like it's either met with hate or met with love, whether it be positive or negative. If it's something negative about LeBron, it'll be a 50-50 split. I get met with hate messages, and I'll get met with, hell yeah, I hate him too, da-da. Or if I post anything positive about LeBron, it's like, hate. LeBron's a polarizing figure, bro. But like I said before, once he's gone, it's a group of them. It's a group of them. Once KD, Steph Curry, love him or hate him, Chris Paul, who else? Who else is a bona fide, like, all-star that's still here? PG, even though he can't stay healthy. Kawhi. I'm trying to think who is in that class, that late class that's still like lingering around, like the 08, 09, 07 squad. Like it's not too many of them superstars still around from the 08 era. Oh, not Dame Lillard. Once that batch of superstars leave, the NBA is gonna be in trouble. NBA is gonna be in hella trouble. I mean, they're gonna have to start doing something. Like I don't really like this in-game tournament shit either. I'm gonna just be quite frank. I don't really care for the in-game tournament. It's not anything that I'm not hating against it. I just don't really care for it, to be quite frank. You know what I mean? It could be better. You know what I'm saying? But I digress with that. I don't want to, draw off too much hate. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. But, let's also give a hand clap for NBA, inside the NBA, getting picked up by ESPN. Charles Barkley and them. Congratulations. Air horns and hand claps. That is great news. And I hope I never have to see Malika Andrews again, bro. I'm telling you, that girl, Jesus Christ. I hope I never have to see Malika Andrews ever again in life on an NBA show. Well, let's look at NBA. Let me see. Let's look at the news for NBA Inside. Am I saying that right? Inside the NBA. All right, let's see the news. Let me read an article to you. Let's read this article to you guys, if I can pull it up. And let me know if you feel the same way I feel about Malika Andrews. I promise you, I don't like her. I just don't like her, bro. She's just not a good person. It's just me. And then that whole thing with Stephen A. Not being included with Inside the NBA, rightfully so. All right, so I'm trying to pull up. Let me see, New York Times. All right, I'm gonna read this article to you. Pull it up for you right here. Maybe you guys can see it. All right, Inside the NBA continues on ABC and ESPN as a part of TNT NBA settlement. Inside the NBA longtime basketball studio show will appear on ABC and ESPN as the NBA and Warner Brothers Discovery, the parent company of TNT Sports, have settled their month-long lawsuit, the NBA and Warner Brothers Discovery announced Monday. Inside the NBA, panelists Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson, and Kenny Smith will remain with the show. Sources briefed on the agreement said O'Neal still needs to agree on the extension, but has indicated his intent to remain on the program, according to one source. TNT will receive global rights outside of the United States for Inside the NBA, House of Highlights, and its parent company, Bleacher Report. TNT will have a full package of regular season and playoff games outside the United States. The league announced Monday, along with the news that it will extend its partnership with Warner Brothers Discovery. Together, these agreements ensure fans will continue to enjoy TNT's Inside the NBA and create tremendous value for our entire portfolio as we accelerate the growth of TNT Sports, Bleacher Report, and House of Highlights in our global sports business. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav said in a news release, "We are pleased to partner with the NBA and Disney/ESPN and to have solidified long-term rights and revenue for WBD, Warner Brothers Distribution." I'm assuming that's what that means. And this article is sourced from The Athletic Sports Business. So basically, we all got what we need. We didn't want Amazon taking another fair share of the fucking market when it comes to sports. I cannot wait for this to happen if it ain't already happened, because I am so damn tired of all these big tech companies buying up market revenues of sports. When the hell did Netflix start to get games for the NFL? When did HBO Max start to get games for the NBA? Bro, I am literally fatigued at this point. I am so fatigued that I just don't want to pay anymore. Like, bro, where's the Stream East link? Give me the Stream East link. I need it. Because, bro, I don't have all the money in the world. I don't have all the money in the world. No. I ain't got time to be spending money on just frivolous shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to pay for any more streaming services. I knew this was a bad idea from the jump when I started seeing games get broadcasted on like Nickelodeon. I knew where this was going from the jump. And because I knew where it was going from the jump, I was like, bro, this is about to be bad. This is about to be ugly. It's about to get ugly. Bubba Sparks. Yes, I said it. But I'm saying all that now to say this. I just hope that ESPN just lets the cast do their thing. I just hope. Wow. I just hope that ESPN does not try to force anything on anybody. I hope they try not to put anything on anybody. Put anybody in a position to where they gotta, fit with the cast. I love the cast: Shaq, Kenny, Charles, all of them. Because right now it just gels. It fits perfectly. We don't need anybody else in there. Everybody is good where they are. Absolutely good where they are. And I love it. I absolutely love it. But that being said, I would like to know what you guys think about it. I would like to know what you guys, what your take is on it. Let me know down in the comments after you watch this video. Yes. One man band. All right, so I think I touched everything I need to touch. There's really nothing else other than my Twitter rants. Let me see what I got for Twitter. Let's see. Every now and then I like to go on Twitter and kind of just pick up. I usually like find a funny ass tweet. Sports tweet, something sports related, nothing stupid. Let me see what I got. Let's see what I can put up for you guys. Oh, this is funny. Hold on. Let me grab that for y'all.
Happy Punch says, this Mike Tyson fan got a tattoo to commemorate his fight against Jake Paul.
Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I don't think. Hold on, let me. He got the tattoo, the ass and all that. Y'all probably can't see that. I had to put that in the screen. Let me see. Can y'all see that? That's crazy. Oh, let me take that down before I get struck down. All right, let me see what else we got. Let's see what else. Oh, this is funny too. Hold on, this is funny.
And by Shentel says, LeBron was reportedly heard yelling, "That's for Kamala," after posterizing Jonathan Isaac.
Hell no. Oh my God. Hey, I love Twitter, bro. I love X or whatever. Can I say that? Can I say I love X? Is that like, I'm not saying I love drugs. That's such a stupid name. Why the fuck would we change the X? Let me see what else I got. I just like funny tweets. Don't mind me, guys. Hold on. If I got anything else funny, if you got any funny tweets, let me know, because I can definitely put it up on the screen. Let me see. Oh, this shit is hella funny. Hold on.
And by Shentel says, Joel Embiid investigating Sixers team meeting leak. Joel Embiid is reportedly investigating the leak, roaming the arena with a notebook, gathering clues, and chasing leads, via Windhost ESPN.
That's funny as hell. Because why is Joel Embiid looking for somebody? Oh, shit. That's too funny. All right, let me see what else we got. That's a funny video. That's a too funny video. I don't see anything else that's funny. I usually would culminate a bunch of stuff throughout the week. But I haven't seen anything that just caught my eye. Nothing that just crazy. This was kind of crazy though. I ain't gonna pull it up. It's too long of a video. Jason Kelce got confronted by a fan. That was kind of like, yeah, I'm cool off that. No, somebody was trying to get an autograph from him or something, and they like confronted him about the shit. I don't know. Nothing else is funny, bro. Like, I don't know. The only news I got is the quarterback that was ranked number 1 in the country flipped from LSU to go to Michigan because of whatever fucking reason. I don't know. He decided. I know that $10 million. That's why I know. But, hey, man, it is what it is at the end of the day. Colleges can't get mad because kids flip. Oh, no, this is a funny one right here. This is too funny. Hold on, I'm going to put this up on you.
NBA meme says, "We down 2-12, we need to win, guys. Jared McCain."
Oh, man, for those who don't know who Jared McCain is, you look him up. I'm not going to blow the spot up. Just look him up. We got any more important tweets? Any more funny ass tweets? I don't think I got any more funny ass tweets. If Rex Ryan returns to the Jets, that's gonna be abysmal, bro. That's gonna be horrible. Let me see if we got anything else. Rex Ryan ain't returning to the Jets. He don't even want to coach. Kendrick Lamar got a new record out. Is it an album or is it a record? I don't know. This ain't sports related, but this shit is kind of funny.
Says, "Sorry about that."
What the hell is? I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I have no clue. I'm trying to see what's going on. I ain't got nothing else, good folks. I think we're just about done here. There's nothing else. Oh, this is kind of funny. Cowboys have Daniel Jones listed. Nah. Daniel Jones is gonna catch hell for the next week. So are the Giants. Ain't shit else there. The funny was just not there this week. I don't know what was going on. You would think it would be. I don't even see the shit. I'm gonna play this video because this is definitely indicative of how I know Sixers fans are feeling. Oh no, don't play the music. They'll strike my shit down. Bruh, cause what the hell?
Ko-Fi says, "If you hate Jared McCain, you gotta look inward because you're trippin'."
I think there's like it'd be different if the Sixers were actually winning or had an okay record. They're 2-12, bro. Like every little shot that anybody's gonna take, they're gonna take at the Sixers, unfortunately. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Conor McGregor got found liable for sexual assault on a woman in a hotel in the penthouse in 2018. Sheesh. I think that's all we got, folks. That's really nothing. Now watch I get my silly ass off a stream and something funny pops up or something crazy happens. We're going to see, bro. Anyway, good people, that about does it for the show. I think we went. I'm not going to talk about the Tyson fight. I should talk about the Tyson fight because a lot of people are probably like, that shit was rigged. That shit wasn't rigged. You think it would be rigged, but it's not rigged. I want to talk about the Tyson fight, but what's there to talk about? Tyson lost. It's WWE. It is what it is at the end of the day. The day got to end. Plain and simple. I don't have anything else for you guys. Just make sure you take it easy. Make sure you stay dangerous out here in these streets. I am KC of the KC Sports Show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And before I go, let me play my little commercial for you folks.
Are you a sports fan looking to up the ante on your game day experience? Look no further than BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook. Sign up now using my code KC Sports and get a first deposit bonus of 125% up to $2,000. But that's not all with BetUS. Your second and third deposits are to be rewarded with a 100% sports bonus along with a 25% guaranteed casino bonus up to $2,000 as well. With over 25 years of experience, BetUS offers the industry's biggest retail bonuses to keep you in the game. And here's the best part. BetUS provides all their players with 24/7 VIP one-on-one customer service to ensure you have the support that you need when you need it. So don't miss out on this action. Sign up today, BetUS, and start winning big. Are you a sport?
All right, good folks, take it easy. We are out this piece. Bye.